This video will show you how to trim the fur between your dog's toes. This is important to maximize traction and prevent slipping on smooth substrates. Believe it or not, I use an electric ear and nose hair trimmer, and it works great. What you're seeing is uncut footage of the first time I used the trimmer on Cheza's feet. Let's talk about how we got here. First, when she was a puppy, I taught her the trick rest, which means rest on your back. This is really easy to shape with a clicker since most dogs rest on their backs for belly rubs. I captured this behavior with Cheza and reinforced it. I desensitized her to foot handling by making it into both a trick and a game. I made a conscious effort to handle her feet when we weren't going to trim her nails, following up the handling with games and treats and lots of praise and laughing. I got her comfortable with lying between my legs on her back while I filed her nails. I typically swaddle her in her favorite blanket, and I'm sure to pick a time of day when she's more chill versus wanting to run around and play. I actually use a file to trim her nails, which is something a bit unconventional to consider if you're having trouble with other means. I'm actually afraid of the Dremel following an unfortunate incident with my very long hair that resulted in a broken finger, so a nail file it is. When I noticed fur growing between her toes, I started walking around with the trimmer on and throwing treats at Cheza as I walked by. Then I walked closer and closer to her and threw treats. It's important to do this in a very specific way. So Cheza noticed the sound of the trimmer, then I threw treats that she could not see. I made it seem like the treats were magically appearing out of nowhere. When she showed me she was completely comfortable with the trimmer, I put her on her back between my legs and turned on the trimmer and gave her high-value treats. I repeated that a few times and then touched the trimmer to her foot and gave her a treat. She showed me she was comfortable, so I decided to try one foot. It went great, so I ended up doing all four while she fell asleep. I was able to move on to filing all her nails after trimming the fur, and we always finish up with musher's wax. It's important to note that this is a process. This did not happen overnight. See the dog in front of you and go at their pace. If you have any questions, let me know, and if you'd like to know what kind of trimmer I use, comment below. As always, have fun with your dog.